The radical pro-Māori activists have a lot to say. Supposedly, we need to embrace Māori culture. Supposedly, traditional Māori knowledge has all the answers. Supposedly, Māori culture needs to play a major role in policy making. Supposedly, Māori society was so much more noble and enlightened than our society. Traditional Māori culture was notoriously militaristic. Massive emphasis was placed on warfare. This was a major priority. But the radical pro-Māori activists seem to conveniently ignore this reality. They complain that we spend too much on the military. They complain that we support the Ukrainian war effort. They complain that Anzac Day glorifies war. Most of them only like Māori culture insofar as it conforms with a generic left-wing mentality. Restorative justice, looking after the environment, communal ownership of resources. They love that stuff, but so does the average hippie. And when generic left-wing activist values clash with Māori values, they will always choose generic left-wing activist values. They choose pacifism over militarism. Is their appeal to Māori culture just a facade intended to give generic left-wing positions a veneer of respectability and authenticity? Is their appeal to Māori culture just a cynical effort at connecting foreign values to this land? They think a strong embrace of Māori culture is the solution, but they aggressively reject the militarism that was the centre point of Māori culture. We all know that if a traditional Māori chief was Minister of Finance, 90% of the budget would probably be spent on the military. We wouldn't just have fighter jets, we would have an aircraft carrier. These inconsistencies are worth discussing. Pro-Māori activists increasingly emphasise the role of traditional Māori culture in politics, but regard this kind of rhetoric with extreme scepticism. Not everything is as it seems. In the political world, many things are little more than a legitimising facade.